know writers who use prequels and they're all cowards. A Quiet Place recently debuted a trailer for its next entry, and it's a prequel. Firstly, the idea of a prequel to a film that centers around a singular world-changing event is a pretty broad thing. By that measure, The Holdovers is a Quiet Place prequel. See, these are the same characters. I decided. Of course, by prequel, they mean it will focus on new characters in the first days of the alien invasion that forced the whole world to just shut up for a damn second. While taking what was once a subtle horror film and turning it into action schlock is a tradition worthy enough of discussion, what really interests me is how this is one in a long line of films that are forced to go back in time rather than deal with the premise-changing fallout of the last movie. The Purge started out as a standard home invasion film with an interesting premise and evolved over the next two movies into politically fueled ultra-violence. However, the third movie ends with a new, less fascist president banning the Purge. So of course, with the whole premise of the series changed, the next movie looked back with the first Purge, which was a movie that was pretty indistinguishable from the last two. After all, it's easier to go back to a comfortable premise rather than have to evolve the continuity of your series past this point. It's also a good way to keep film studios from panicking too much. Sometimes a prequel can be a way to dump a franchise's worth of continuity. At best, a prequel can be a great way to bring new fans into a series overloaded with too much continuity. At worst, it's a way for filmmakers to avoid having to deal with the consequences of their final act decisions. It's a way to shunt off any hard work that would need to be done to explain how the hearing-sensitive aliens can overcome humanity's new sound-based weapons.